Meet the most capable CR-V Honda has ever dreamed of. The all-new CR-V Trail Sport Hybrid. With all-terrain tires and available enhanced traction control, it's built for wherever the day takes you. Heated front seats and a heated steering wheel, ideal for winter drives and crisp early starts. And with generous cargo space, it's ready for big gear and even bigger getaways. The CR-V Trail Sport Hybrid. Learn more at honda.com/CRV.
Brace the rudder! Raise the sails! Raise the sails!
Captain, an unidentified ship is approaching. Over.
Roger. Wait, is that an enterprise sales solution?
Reach sales professionals, not professional sailors. With LinkedIn ads, you can target the right people by industry, job title, and more. We'll even give you a $100 credit on your next campaign. Get started today at linkedin.com/results. Terms and conditions apply.
This episode is brought to you by Polestar. There's only one true way to experience the all-electric luxury SUV Polestar 3, and that's to take a test drive. It can go from 0 to 60 in as little as 4.8 seconds with the dynamic handling of a sports car. But to truly understand how it commands the road, you need to be behind the wheel. Up to 350 miles of range, the 3D surround sound system by Bowers & Wilkins. It's all something you have to experience to believe. So book your test drive for Polestar 3 today at Polestar.com.
If you went on a road trip and you didn't stop for a Big Mac or drop a crispy fry between the car seats or use your McDonald's bag as a placemat, then that wasn't a road trip. It was just a really long drive. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
At participating McDonald's.
This episode is brought to you by Blink, an Amazon company. Think you're ready for Prime Day? With up to 50% off Blink Smart Security, you will be. With crisp HD video, real-time alerts, and two-way talk, you'll know the moment your packages arrive. Save big on Blink Smart Security, starting at just $19.99 with the Blink Mini 2 plug-in camera. Shop now at Amazon.com/Blink.
Ryan Reynolds here from Mint Mobile. With the price of just about everything going up, we thought we'd bring our prices down. So to help us, we brought in a reverse auctioneer, which is apparently a thing.
Mint Mobile Unlimited Premium Wireless. How to get 30, 30, bit to get 30, bit to get 20, 20, 20, bit to get 20, 20, bit to get 15, 15, 15, 15, just $15 a month? Sold!
Give it a try at mintmobile.com/switch.
Upfront payment of $45 for 3-month plan equivalent to $15 per month required. New customer offer for first 3 months only. Speed slow after 35 gigabytes if network's busy. Taxes and fees extra. See mintmobile.com.
Managing a distracted modern workforce. Applying research insights to foster focus and productivity. Abstract. Managing workplace distraction has become a pressing challenge in our digital era. Constant notifications, alerts, and competing online options introduce cognitive overload that undermines employee focus and productivity. This practitioner research brief examines what current studies tell us about the cognitive and social factors driving distraction. Drawing from these insights, it proposes organizational strategies and tactics for cultivating a supportive environment where employees can focus their energy on meaningful work. Specific examples from the author's management consulting experience bring these strategies to life. By addressing distractions' root causes with compassion rather than punishment. And empowering employees within a focus-supporting context. Organizations can apply a research-grounded approach to gradually shift social norms and behaviors in a way that optimizes individual and team outcomes. As a management consultant and researcher, few topics ring more true based on my experience working with organizations than the challenges of managing distracted employees. The always-on workplace powered by an array of digital technologies has transformed how and where we work. But also how focused we can remain. While technology enables new forms of flexibility and connectivity, it also introduces countless notifications, alerts, and temptations vying for our attention. As someone who has felt the pull of distraction myself on countless occasions, I understand both the law and liability of modern multitasking. Through my work helping organizations address workforce challenges, I've seen firsthand the toll constant distractions can take on team motivation, morale, and outcomes. Today I aim to cut through the hype around workplace distraction and apply rigorous research insights to offer practical, employee-centered strategies for fostering focus within teams. My hope is that by understanding distraction scientifically and addressing its root causes compassionately, Managers can help their people work at their best. Distraction. What does the research say? Understanding the cognitive and social factors driving distraction is key to addressing it constructively. Recent studies provide useful insights. Limited cognitive resources. Our ability to focus is constrained by the finite nature of our cognitive resources like working memory. Wiley and Garner. 2017. Each additional task vying for attention depletes these reserves. While multitasking is possible, our performance and quality inevitably suffer on all fronts. Dopamine drives distraction. With each notification comes a hit of dopamine, the reward chemical in our brain. This positive reinforcement strengthens associative pathways, making us more prone to distraction over time. Chirul and Bicara. 2020. The unpredictable, intermittent nature of notifications is especially triggering. Social norms shape behavior. Our distraction patterns are strongly influenced by social expectations and norms within our environment. Mark Iqbal et al. 2020. When peers are constantly distracted, it can feel socially risky not to be as well, even if we know focus is better for productivity. Choice overload paralyzes, with infinite options for distraction just a click or tap away.
Rated T for teen.
Each year, thousands of adults lose their shred. It's an epidemic simply known as shred loss. But it doesn't have to be this way, because rekindling your shred is as easy as playing the new Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 3 and 4. With new parks, cross-platform multiplayer, and sick new game modes, we can put an end to shred loss everywhere. Get the new Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 3 and 4 and show the world that the shred's not dead. Pre-order Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 3 and 4 and play the Foundry demo.
We begin to experience choice overload, where having too many options undermines our ability to choose anything. Hancock. 2018. We bounce between tasks in a constant state of fleeting focus. This research suggests distraction stems from both cognitive constraints and socially shaped behaviors within our environment. To address it, organizations must create social norms supportive of focus while reducing triggers and options competing for employees' limited attention. Cultivating focus, organizational strategies and tactics with a solid understanding of distractions' roots. How can organizations apply this research to foster focused teams? Several strategies have emerged from my work. Set clear expectations. Setting clear expectations that focus rather than constant connectivity will be the norm cultivates a supportive social environment. Miller. 2020. Communicate when uninterrupted work time will be protected and why. Consider establishing general guidelines outlining when devices cannot be used. This helps alleviate uncertainty over appropriate behaviors. Limit distractions through design. Organizations can architect physical and digital environments to reduce distraction triggers. For example, one client blocked non-work websites and apps on computers during core hours. Another separated their open floor plan with movable walls to carve out focus areas. Dietz and Henning. 2019. Careful design limits choice overload and socially signals focus. Empower self-control, rather than enforcing rigid policies. Empower employees to set their own boundaries and manage notifications. One company encouraged teams to negotiate device-free periods. Becker, 2013. Another introduced a session tracking app where employees commit to distraction-free sessions and cheer each other on. Giving autonomy over devices fosters buy-in. Change social norms gently. Abruptly banning devices risks backlash, while permitting constant use entrenches distraction norms. Gradually shift expectations through leadership modeling focus. Rewarding focus periods and peer support like virtual focus zones. Mark Gudith et al. 2008. Subtle changes in norms have a lasting influence on behaviors. Address root causes with empathy. Understand why certain distractions persist for individuals and address root causes compassionately. Is an employee's device addiction linked to overload or anxiety that must be lessened before focus can improve? Meet people where they are through caring conversation instead of punishment. These strategies leverage understanding of distractions, cognitive and social drivers to cultivate an environment supportive of deep work. The key is giving employees autonomy within a framework that gently shapes new social standards through consensus and support. Applying strategies. 2 Consulting examples. My work with clients provides real-world examples of applying focus supporting strategies. Designing for focus. A tech startup client had struggled with constant multitasking, leading to missed deadlines and stress. Through workshops, we learned employees felt socially compelled to be available constantly but eager for focused periods if properly structured. We redesigned their space into discrete focus pods separated by movable screens, each equipped with a session timer. Employees now reserve pods for distraction-free work and feel socially supported working without interruption. Productivity rose 20% in the first quarter alone. Empowering self-control. For a finance firm, constant alerts on mobiles had eroded focus during core hours despite policies attempting to curb use. We worked with departments to set focus goals and try shifting social norms gently through self-regulated challenge periods using a mobile tracker app. Teams cheered each other's sessions and managers joined challenges to lead by example. Over time, peer support and reduced dependency on devices empowered employees to naturally extend focus periods, reducing daily stress. In both examples, giving autonomy within a structured yet supportive environment helped shift social cues and behaviors incrementally. Understanding distraction drivers informed low governance. Employee-centered solutions fostering sustainable changes. Outcomes validate research showing focus stems as much from environmental factors within our control as internal discipline. Conclusion: a compassionate approach to workplace focus in our always connected world. Cultivating truly focused work will remain an ongoing challenge. But by grounding solutions in rigorous science rather than restrictive policies, and addressing root causes with empathy rather than punishment, organizations can make meaningful strides. Empowering employees to manage their own boundaries within a focus-supporting context fosters sustainable change aligned with what research tells us about cognition, behaviors, and intrinsic motivation. As a consultant and researcher who has seen distractions toll firsthand, I am convinced that with understanding and care for each person's experience, managers can support their teams to work at their best. The strategies discussed provide a compass for designing environments and setting norms that nurture concentration as the social standard rather than a perpetual state of scattered attention. While distraction will never fully disappear, with research-driven efforts, we can move closer to optimizing the focus of ourselves and others.